Yo, what's up? Welcome to my video, King Daddy, and welcome all my mamacitas and daddies alike. And I'm coming at you one more again with an Eagles video, and this is going to be hopefully a short video, and hopefully you'll like my ambience. And I'm coming at you because I'm seeing a lot of comments from everybody about the Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown drama going on, and also about the Za'Darius retirement out of nowhere. Hit you like an RKO. I don't know what the situation is with that. He retired after just 3 games. Basically, our best pass rusher on the team. That's not saying much because we don't have much help on pass rushing right now. No thanks to Howie. And that's a whole nother video I already posted on YouTube and TikTok. Please watch those videos because I had a lot to say amongst other YouTubers. And I said that this off season when he released everybody he shouldn't have. Again and again and again. Like a dummy. Anyway, so going back to the AJ Za'Darius and Jalen Hurts drama that's going on the last couple weeks. I understand that AJ for some reason, Jalen Hurts for some reason is not the prolific passer that everybody in the galaxy wants Jalen Hurts to be. Okay. That's warranted. He's a Super Bowl MVP. I'm just going to name all the accolades that Jalen Hurts has done and did and is under his belt and has that all these other so-called quarterbacks that everybody is so-called elite does not have, but Jalen Hurts is being compared to, and not even once is considered to be benched for any other QB on their squad, or replaced for that matter, that I'm aware of. And I'm going to name those QBs that are getting almost, if not more, paid than Jalen Hurts, but is not being asked to be benched, traded, or anything for that matter, which is baffling to me. It's perplexing, confusing, asinine. And I will name those QBs that never even made it to the Super Bowl, has been there a million times longer, has been in the league a million times longer than Jalen Hurts, still has never tasted a Super Bowl, but still made it, has been there 10 million times longer in the league than Jalen Hurts, but has 9 billion thousand yards. I will name those QBs, by the way. Now, back to Jalen Hurts. Super Bowl MVP, destroyed not once, not twice, not just 3 times, but 4 times. 1 year straight. Patty LaBelle, aka Patrick Mahomes, in every single game that he's played, 1 year straight, not 1, but 2 Super Bowls. Not 1, but 2 Super Bowls, I will repeat. Not 1, but 2 Super Bowls, I will three-peat. And won one of those Super Bowls, and was an MVP in one of the Super Bowls. Not runner-up in one of the Super Bowls. He was one runner-up in one of those Super Bowls, but actually became a Super Bowl MVP. Did y'all forget that? Did y'all forget? What was that in your mind? And it wasn't because he had the number 1 defense that year. It was because of him. He had the number 1 defense, but because it was him, H-I-M, that he destroyed Patrick Mahomes in all stats. All stats. Patty LaBelle. That's his name. He destroyed in all stats. In one of the Super Bowls that we had a shoddy defense without Quan. And in the other Super Bowl, we had a really good defense, and he still destroyed Patty. Destroyed Patty. Destroyed Patty. In all stats, and became Super Bowl MVP. Did y'all forget that? No. See, it's only relevant when you people want it to be relevant, and when you people want to remember this stuff. But when he has one or two bad games, then none of this is relevant to y'all, right? Y'all forget all this, right? It doesn't matter what he's done in the past. It only matters that 1 or 2 games he sucks. I'm going to get to that. But I'm bringing this all up now because he throws 2 or 3, 4 bad passes, and y'all completely turn on him like turncoats. Quick to the turncoat. But I'm going to get to that part. I'm going to get to that real quick. Real quick. Alright? I'm going to get to this real quick. Now, not to mention the fact when he destroyed Patty LaBelle, destroyed not 1, not 2, but 3, 4 games, 1 year straight, the so-called GOAT of this industry, the so-called repeater, the Super Bowl repeater, the so-called Patty, the so-called greatest quarterback of this generation, the quarterback that's never had more than 1 coach. However, and the quarterback that has been here in this industry for like what, a decade with only 1 coach, offensive coordinator, 1 coach. Jalen Hurts has been here for what, 6, 7, 8 years? Patty LaBelle's been here for like what, 10, 11? And he's only had like 1, maybe I would give him 2. Jalen Hurts has had 15 different offensive coordinators. And those 15 offensive coordinators only been here like 6 or 7 years. And in half the time, it only took him 2 times to make it to the Super Bowl and 1 at once with 8 or 9 different offensive coordinators. But Patty LaBelle has 1 one in his entire career. That's the difference. You stupid haters. Yes, I called you stupid. See, I keep leaving messages in all these chats and videos in all these chats, but for some reason nobody's watching it because they don't like to listen to facts and truths. They only want to watch what they want to hear, and not what's actually is the realization of the situation. They don't see the big picture. There's more to the story than just what to see in the flash and the actual minuscule of the situation. What you see the first 5 seconds of the situation is not what you see the entire 8-9 years of the situation. Us humans, we only use a half a percent of a brain when we have 100% of a brain. In all actuality, we only use not even half of a percent. Use your 100% of a brain, or at least use 2% of it. That's all I'm asking. Use 2%. Don't use the 0.5%. Do some research. That's what Google is for. If you don't know how to read stats or read a book, Google it. That's all I'm asking. It's not that hard. You Google stupid stuff every single day on YouTube. You Google stupid stuff like a dog laughing. There's 24 hours a day in there's 24 hours in a day. 365 days in a year, but you Google stupid stuff. Anyway, going back to Jalen Hurts, and then you rant and complain and whine about, oh, well, let's see what Tanner McKee can do with this offense and da 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 da. Yeah, he's a good quarterback, but it takes more than just flashy passes and bombing it to AJ Smitty or whatever for 900 yards a game. Blah 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 blah. But when it comes down to actually the mentality and the actual leadership, and to know when to move, when to stick and move, when to throw it, and who to throw it, and what plays is going to work, when to run it into the end zone, when not to run it into the end zone, what plays is going to work, what plays is not going to work, what to choose, what not to choose, what to do, what not to do, how to do it, how not to do it. There's a mentality to the game and how to do it. Tanner McKee is not that. And he's proven he's not that. Look at some of the games when he actually had the reins. He's throwing picks. A lot of picks. He's throwing turnovers, key turnovers, to cost us the game. Come on, stop being stupid, man. Jesus. You people are so you people are so quick to be turncoats, man. God. Jalen Hurts is when Jalen Hurts has the reins, dude is like a magician with winning games. That's his forte. He's a winnable quarterback. Now, I'm going to name these so-called 10, 12, 13, 14 years quarterbacks that's never been to a Super Bowl. Ooh, you guys are just annoying with this stupidity. It's just irritating. Dak. Really? Really? Choke Dak has been excuse me, in the league, and you all give me the hiccups now. Choke Dak has been in the league what, 13 years? Going on 12, going on 13 years? He's won 2 playoff games. Do I really need to say anything else? Choke Dak. Next. Josh Allen. He's a good quarterback. I ain't going to take anything away from him. I'm giving him props. How many Super Bowls has he won? Been in the league for what? Over a decade. How many Super Bowls has he won? I'm waiting. Leave in the comments. Exactly. Tua. Jalen Hurts and him have been in the on the same college team. Who has a Super Bowl first? Right. Oh, did y'all forget that? But you're calling for Jalen Hurts to get traded or benched again. Right. Yeah. Right. And Tua, king of concussions. The king daddy of concussions. I gave him my name because he is the king of concussions. But you're calling for Jalen to get benched. But Jalen has been to Super Bowl twice, destroyed Patrick Mahomes 3 times, and beat Patrick Mahomes 4 straight. Right. What's Tua's record right now? Oh, that's right. They're tanking. Right. But they're not benching him, right? Right. Get out of here with this noise. Brock Purdy. One of the most expensive quarterbacks in the league. Right. Never been. Right. Oh, that's right. Never won a Super Bowl. Right. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you think I'm talking to myself. I'm hoping people leave in the comments, but you know what? People don't watch my videos. That many people don't watch my videos because I guess they don't like the truth. Truth hurts. Who else am I leaving out? I just named, quarterbacks that throw for 4,000 or 5,000 yards. What are they doing now? On the injured list? They play for half the season, injured. Right. Jalen plays injured and still makes the Super Bowl. Right. Oh, you forget about that too, right? I'm sure you do. Oh, Jalen plays injured and still wins a Super Bowl. You forget about that too, right? Jalen plays injured and still destroys Patty. You forget about that too. Right. I'm sure you do. People are. Why are you a Eagles fan? I'm confused. Are you an Eagles fan just to dog Jalen Hurts? Like, make it make sense, please. What are the so-called stat chasing quarterback do you prefer? Because that's all this is. It's stat chasing, fantasy chasing quarterbacks. You want All you people want is a fantasy chasing quarterback, so you could boost your fantasy stats. That's all you people want, is to boost fantasy stats. You want the fantasy quarterbacks so you could get your fantasy draft stats, because all you're doing is betting. That's all you're doing. It's all you're doing. Your fantasy stat chasers. That's all. Because you want AJ Brown to get 1,000 passing yards. I mean receiving yards, and you want him to get like 900 touchdowns. Same with Smitty. That's all you want. I don't care. I honestly don't. All I want to do is win. We may not be winning now, and that's not Jalen Hurts' fault. Is he playing the best season? No, I agree with that. But that's not his fault. Not his fault, not AJ's fault. No, it's not. I don't care what you say. I don't care what all these other YouTuber people say. It's not his fault. We messed up. And I'm saying we messed up because none of the fans, the true Eagles fans, voiced our opinions to Howie or Nick off season. The true Eagle fans knew that Howie and Nick screwed up when they got rid of who they should not have gotten rid of off season. That's where we completely lost this season. That's where we lost. If we didn't get rid of those guys, those 10 guys, if we at least keep at least 70% of those guys, we wouldn't be in the situation we are now. That's just real talk. That's real talk. Because getting rid of those guys, knowing, and Howie knew this, Nick knew this, the guys that we have now currently on the roster were already injured last season. Into playoffs. Even Jalen was still injured a little bit last season. Jalen was still injured. Cam was still injured. Landon was still injured. Lane was still injured. Jalen Carter was still injured. I would say three or four of the people on defense were still injured. That's like at least 10, 12 guys were still injured last season. And I think two of them, Nakobe Dean was still injured. They all knew this last season. But guess what? Howie still made the decision. Howie, the so-called tactician when it comes to finances and everything. Everybody was praising him so much. And no fans really cared what he did too much for getting rid of all these people. Everybody on the management knew that these guys were injured, but nobody cared because everybody was like, "Oh well, Howie's vision knew that what he was doing. It's gonna be okay. He knows what he's doing. He's gonna work this out. He's gonna get the right guys in and into position, and he knows what he's doing. He's the king of kings." Blah 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 blah. Right. However, I knew we screwed up. Reason I knew, I sent a video last season that this was the biggest mistake, and it's gonna bite us. What happened? It bit us. Nobody believed us. You know what? That's a lie. Another person said the same thing, that this was gonna bite us. It's the other guy, another YouTuber said that this is gonna bite us. I forgot the guy's name, but you guys watch this guy a lot. And at first, I didn't agree with a lot of his takes, but I agree with him now. I can't remember the guy's name, But let me look him up. It's what's the guy's name? It's where is he at? It is not Philly 500, which is a really good YouTuber I watch, but it's what's the guy's name? Oh, come on. Why can't I find him now? I always watch this guy too. Nope. Eagles, new plans. No, that's the Philly 500. Oh, now his video's not showing? Come on. I just watched him. Ah, don't you hate that when you watch a guy and now his videos does not show? Ah, come on, YouTube. No, 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 no. Don't do this to me now while I'm posting the video, trying to post a video. Oh, this is so stupid. Let me go to all right, this is a no MA. No, Tyrone. No, 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 no. All right, I'll post this some other time. I mean, I'll tell you guys some other times. But anyway, so I think it might be J Kib Sports. It might be him too. But anyway, so yeah, so when we got when not we, but Howie got rid of those guys, he got rid of, and I'm gonna say this again, he got rid of CJ. Bad mistake. Now CJ is on the practice squad of the Vikings or Ravens. One of the best cornerbacks in the league, hands down, is on the practice squad of the Vikings or Ravens, who now have a terrible record. What? And honestly, we could have kept him for like 3-year deal, 4 or 5 million. I mean, come on, man. C.J. Gardner Johnson. That is, we could have kept him for like one of the cheapest deals, and we need CB2. Dude, it was a monster, a beast monster. Dude is a ball hawk. He had like seven picks last year with us. He was the reason we won the Super Bowl last year. One of the reasons, and we just let him go for no stinker. Oh, because he was a so-called cancer. I don't care. Give me stage 4 cancer with that locker room as long as we repeat. Give me that cancer. Give me the stage 5 cancer. I'll take it. I will take the leukemia with his 7 picks. We need that. Give me it. Then we let go Isaiah Rodgers. Smash mouth defense is what we need. Right now, we are soft. We are worse than soft. We are SpongeBobs. SpongeBob defense is what we are. Spongy. That's what we are. That's what we are. I can't even talk right now. And you let go. Now the number 1 defender, the cornerback in the league, Isaiah Rodgers. You let him go for pennies on the dollar? Pennies! Really? Howie, are you that dumb? Pennies. You let him go for pennies, man. Pennies. I don't understand, man. You let Milton Williams go. I understand Milton Williams. He was going to cost us a lot. But who do we have now? Zadarius Smith with a bombshell retires. We have Nolan Smith who's injured, been injured for like weeks, and he was already injured since last season. You picked up Joshua Uche and Alaji. I don't even know how to pronounce his name. I have him on my Madden 26. I traded them because they're trash. They are absolute garbage trash. I traded them in like 2 seconds. I had them on my roster for 2 games. I traded them for, I don't know, seven for a pick 7. The AI was like, okay. That's how garbage they are in the game, and that's how garbage they are in life. They're not worth anything. They're trash. Howie picks them up. For what? They're not even doing anything. They can't even get a tackle. In the game, they stand around like this. That's how they do in the game. That's how they do in life. They act exactly how they do in the game, exactly how they do in life. It's the same replicate. Why would you pick them up? Really? Howie? You can't be that. You can't be that boneheaded. I mean, come on now. I mean, you're great with the finances, but you don't know anything about real life, man. It's like you picked them up to save money. How much money? Even if you trade both of them away, you save us $3 million. You pick up a good edge rusher. Come on, man. Think. Right now we're ranked 27th. Probably now 31st, dead last. We went from not even number 1 defense. We went from Omni God defense. We had people last year. We had teams that did not even want to face us because we had teams that mothers did not want their players to face us because they didn't want their players to get hurt. That's how scared their mothers and daughters and girlfriends and lovers and their own child didn't want their fathers and husbands and whatever did not want to face us because that's how scared and feared that they were from facing us last year. They were feared to face us. Now it's like sponges. We're sponge. The Miami Dolphins ain't even scared of us. You did this, Howard. Yo. We have nobody that fears us. Not even a turtle fears us. Really? Not even the squid fears us. Squids could beat us. A lamb could beat us. That's how sucky we are right now. You did this to us. You. I blame you. I don't blame any of the players. The players got skills. You didn't take the skills away from us. I mean, excuse me. The players didn't lose skills. You took the skills away from the players. You did that. I blame you and Nick. And then you traded off Mekhi Becton. Really? You traded off Mekhi Becton? Really? For what? For what? For who? Lane Johnson injured. Been injured since last year. Cam Jurgens been injured since last year. And now he had back surgery, or was it Landon Dickerson. One of them had back surgery. One of them has knee issues since last year, and you knew this. But you traded off Mekhi Becton. And you got rid of Fred Johnson, and then you brought him back. Then you brought Kenyon Green, who's basically ranked 65. We have no help, no depth, and then you expect Jalen Hurts to deal with all this and not expect him to move around with all this pressure with no depth to help him. And now you expect Saquon to, with no offensive line, we have none. Do you get this? We have none. Landon gone. Lane gone. Cam gone. Three offensive line gone. Matt Pryor sucks. He can't even cover his own shadow. Fred is the only one you have. Matt Pryor sucks. Like I said. Fred, shoddy. He covers sometimes, and then a lot of times he can't cover people like Nick Bonito. Nick Bonito would just run through him. People like D1 from the Commanders, he's not covering him. If you run into a defense like Myles Garrett, he's dead. Obviously, if you run into a Giants defense, Jalen Hurts will get Jalen Hurts is going to get injured in the next 2 games. And then what? You put in Tanner McKee. We're gonna run into like the 4th string of quarterbacks. We're gonna end up having a defensive tackle as a quarterback. Oh, the fans will love Tanner McKee for a quarterback. Oh yeah, throw bombs all down the distance. Oh yeah, they're gonna love that. Yeah. Oh, they're gonna love that. Yeah. Oh yeah, the stat chasing fans are gonna love that. Finally, AJ is gonna have 956,000 yards. Yeah. How many games are we gonna win? We're gonna go 8-10. Because we're going to have a good stat-chasing quarterback. But we're going to be 8-15. If that's even possible. Because we're going to have a quarterback that's not going to win games. Not to mention, you, Howie, got rid of Darius Slay. I understand he's old. He's aged. He's pretty much 36. But he's a veteran status who will keep those young heads intact from making those stupid penalties. Those rookies, you lost our veterans that knows how to keep those rookies in check. And he's a dog. He's a dog. You got rid of dogs for not even puppies. Oh my God. Stupid idiot. I'm so sick of this. Who else you get rid of? You got rid of so many good players. It's not even funny, man. Josh Sweat. You couldn't keep Josh Sweat? Really? I don't understand you stupid idiot. And yes, I'm blaming you because you did this. We could be undefeated if you kept at least 5 or 6 of those people. We had the money. We had the cap. We were 34, 40 million on cap. Yes, I understand you had to play Jalen, Q, Deshaun, Nolan. What's Nolan doing right now? Honestly. I mean, he had a good playoff, whatever. Nolan's injured. He's been injured half the season, and he was injured into the playoffs. Come on, man. Nakobe's been injured for half his career. Oh my god. I don't understand you, man. And the way to fix this, possibly, potentially, we need help at CB2. You need to get rid of, either bring in an offensive coordinator to help Kevin Patullo, because we all know Patullo, he sucks. Dude sucks. He's trash. He's utter complete trash. And the Jets are tanking. They're like 1-5. They're tanking. Complete tanking. The Jets are completely selling right now. They're in sell mode. They have great players on their team that aren't able to do anything with their players on their team because their team sucks. So right now, what you need to do is get on that dang phone, call the owner, and be like, "Look, I'm giving you first round pick, 2 second round picks, and a third, because we have like 30 picks. Use them, or our season is done. Our season is done. Right now, it's done if you don't make these picks now. Because if we lose to the Minnesota Vikings, call it. Just start tanking. We lose to the Minnesota Vikings, the season's done. We're not making it. We're not. So you needed to get on the phone 3 days ago. In all honesty, but if you don't get on the phone with the Jets and get these players on your team today, just call the season. We're not beating the Vikings. We're not with this team. We need to pick up Mason Taylor. He's a tight end. He's a really good tight end. He's only 21. And he's a really, really, really good pass blocker. He doesn't have much stats because they don't have anyone to use him. They don't have a quarterback. Pick him up because Dallas Goedert is made of glass. He could catch, but when he gets hit one time, he's done for basically the season. Pick up Mason Taylor. Get him on our team because he's on a 4-year rookie contract. He's only right now he's only 4 years, 8 million, like 3 million guaranteed. That's like pennies. Will McDonald, 4-year rookie contract. I think he's 8 million, 6 million guaranteed. Pennies. No, excuse me. Will McDonald is 13 million, 6 million guaranteed. That's your edge rusher. 4-year contract. That's nothing. And he has like 7 sacks this year. And then they have a left guard, which we need, Joe Tippmann. He's on a 4-year contract, 9 million and 4 or 6 million signing bonus. That's what we need. And that'll help out your offense, your defense, and yeah, both basically your offense and your defense. And we go into free agency this week and pick up Asante Samuel if he's available. There's your CB2. That helps your needs. And pick up some offensive coordinator that'll help out with the offensive play calling. Not in-house. Don't do anything in-house, stupid. Get an offensive coordinator. There's your needs. All of them are already in contracts. So and offer some picks and also get rid of Dory Jackson, trash. Kelly Winkle, trash. Johnny Wilson, you're not even using him. Get rid of Willie Lampkin, whatever. Free up some cap space. Get rid of Tank Bigsby. Those are 5 people. That's 6 or 7 million already that you freed up to pay the other guys. What's the problem? What is the problem? There is no problem. Oh, and get rid of Joshua Uche. 6 people. That's like you've already freed up 10 million. Maybe 12. What is the issue? I see dreams of green. What is the issue? Get it done. That's like 12 million right there to pay the other guys. And you still have what? 30 million cap space? So that's 40, 50 million. And you still have room next year to pay the other guys. Right there, we're back on track. And you may be able to pick up another CB. A good CB. Do you really need a fan to tell you what to do? Anyway, I got a headache because you're really pissing off a lot of Eagles fans that know what to do. All right. Anyway, my name's King Daddy. Anybody that agrees with me, please just leave a comment and watch these videos. I don't know why people don't watch actual true fans videos. Oh, I know why. Because they don't like to hear the realistic takes. They only like to hear what they want to hear, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, please like and subscribe, and please comment on what you like and don't like. To all my mommies and daddy-citas, I'm out. Thank you. Bye.